Hello, everybody. It's me, Jovi. Welcome back to my channel, Drills and Whiskers. Today, this is going to be a little bit of a different video. We're going to have a little talk because I did something in July that I didn't realize I was doing until my husband was giving me the side eye towards the end of the month. So, um, I spent over $1,000 on diamond paintings in the month of July. So we are going to talk about that. And I didn't realize I was doing it until basically it was the end of the month. And I said, well, let me figure out how much I'm actually spending on diamond painting. And let me go ahead and flip the camera around. Have a seat. I went ahead and totaled up some of my purchases for the month of July. Well, all my purchases. And we will go through that. And before anybody starts to worry, no, I did not put myself in debt. We have one credit card that we pay off every 2 weeks. We use it for everything, groceries, gas, and everything. So we pay it off every 2 weeks. So there is not a balance that's sitting there collecting interest on my crafting hobby. But I kind of wanted to wait to make this video, even though it's like the middle end of August, because I wanted to wait till all my purchases were actually delivered. Because you know how sometimes when you order from Diamond Art Club, um, if it's a pre-sale item, it usually takes a little bit longer, or sometimes there's restock items, or sometimes there's the occasional something happens where they have to cancel your order. So I wanted to make sure everything was in before I gave my actual totals on everything. But um, it doesn't change the fact, though, that I spent a lot of money on diamond painting in 1 month. And I don't know. All right, let me talk to you about how this actually happened. July was my birth month, so I decided I was going to treat myself. And I did the same thing last year with diamond painting. And I went back and totaled my purchases from, sorry, not last month, last year in July, and I spent a little over $500. So I said, well, this month I'm going to go ahead and treat myself again in July since it's my birth month. And I think that's how it all started because I was like a little bit here, a little bit there, and then there was a restock, and then another restock, and then there was a couple of drops that I really had to have, you know how that is. And then the funny thing is that I just didn't make one giant purchase of $1,000 and say, wow, what am I doing? This was like accumulated a little bit of, over time, a canvas here and a canvas there. And at the beginning of the month of July, I had told my husband, because I knew I had spent about $500 in July, the previous year. So I had mentioned that I was going to buy 2 diamond painting trays, 2 canvases, and 2 diamond painting pens from NTM Inspiration. Well, I bought 3 diamond painting pens from MTN. I had bought 2 originally. That's what I was going to do. And then I had saw a blank that they had on their Etsy site, and I said, I want that. And then I did not end up buying any trays, which unfortunately, because I like their trays, new designs from, I like Ditsy's Diamond Den. So anyways, so all the rest were all from Diamond Art Club. So I didn't realize I was spending as much as I actually did until towards the end of July. My husband started giving me the side eye whenever he would get a notification on his phone, because anytime we make purchases on the credit card, he gets a notification. And so I noticed, the little side eye and, the one that doesn't say anything but kind of says everything. Um, so I was thinking, well, let me go ahead and total it all up and see what I actually spent for the month of July. So on the next section of this video, I am going to do a voiceover, and I'm going to put screenshots of all the kits that I actually bought along with the prices. So that way you can see my actual totals and what I spent. And we'll take a look, and I was quite shocked that it was that much. And then I went back later on because, I even forgot I had purchased something from Amazon. It was a Diamond Art Club canvas from Amazon. So that's what's going to be showing you in the next section of this video. It will be a voiceover and kind of I think I'll have diamond painting in the background or something, just so it's not pictures of something boring. And then at the end, we're going to talk about, okay, we're going to talk about maybe a no buy or a low buy, but unfortunately, neither one of those are working for me because at the end of July, after I totaled this all up, I said I am not going to do a no buy. And that lasted until the 1st of August. So whew, that did not last very good at all. So let's go ahead and look at the canvases and then we'll talk about what I can do. All right, let me show you the pens first before we move on to diamond paintings because let me go ahead and get these posted or shared. This is the first order of the month of July that I placed from MTM Inspiration. I placed this order on the 8th of July, and both these pens were $130.72. This one is the Peacock blank that I purchased, and this one was Purple Owl. So they are beautiful. They're gorgeous. Did I need new pens? No. But, I started out with good intentions. I said at the beginning of the month I was going to do 2 pens, and I did purchase 2 pens. But then, like a week later, I was over checking out to see what other pens they had for a drop, and I actually came across their Etsy site. And usually they don't have too many pens on Etsy, but I saw this blank. It's Arctic something or another, and I loved it. I had to have it because it reminded me so much of this one that I love. So, anyways, I had it turned the same style and everything. So, this order was placed on the 14th of July, and this one was $63.72. And all these were from MTN Inspirations. But to be honest, did I need any more pens? No, because these are the first 2 pens I actually purchased from them. I think in January or February, and these are the ones that I used mostly for everything, actually. And then this might have been with my 4th or 5th order. And I like the weight of this one because it's thicker. So that's it. All right. So did I need new pens? No. And to be honest, I have other pens from MTN that I don't even use. And look, it's already the end of August and they don't even have tips in them. So and I am not one to match my diamond paintings with my pens or anything like that. So, all right, let's move on to the canvases that I purchased this month. All right, let's move on to rubber stamps now. Oh, sorry, diamond paintings. This is my first order for July. This was July 3rd. Celtic Roots by Cheryl Baker and Never Alone by Ines Guerrero. And this one they had the 4th of July sale. So I think was buy one, get one, half off maybe, or I can't remember what it was. But my total came to 112.34. This is my second order that I placed on July 5th. And this is Birthday Party from Peanuts of the Gang and Lucky Manikinko. Manikin? Manikinkioko? I don't know. By Jeremiah Kettner. And this total came out to $91.34. And oh, for some reason, this was also having the July 4th sale. So my birthday party one was discounted to $29, but the whole total was $91.34. This was my order for July 7th, Wanderlust by Bear. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. But this one I was trying to check out at Kohl's and it was spinning and spinning and spinning. So on this one, I did have to pay $10 worth of shipping. So it came out to $61.76. This is my July 11th order. Um, the Christmas, no, The Eve of Christmas by John Stewart. I can't even say that word, by Peggy Collins, and Summer Bloom by Lori Prindle. And these ones, let's see, I used my group member discount. I used my group member discount on all these. I forgot to mention that. But this came out to $182.05. This is the order that I actually placed on my birthday on 12 July. So this is Winifred. That was a restock item that I've been wanting, and it came back in. And then Ashes, um, I actually had seen that when it first was released, and I totally forgot to put it on my wish list or anything like that. So when I saw it in restock, I went ahead and picked it up right away. So that is by Yume Art, and Winifred is by Claudia McKinney, and that total was 123.47. This order was July 19th, and this is Spirito Velope. This one had already restocked, and I didn't get notifications for anything. And then I just happened to look, and it was available, and there's only a few left. So I went ahead and purchased that, and I did pay shipping on that one. So the total of that came out to $70.69. This is by Ines Guerrero. This one I ordered on July 25th. This was the Cozy Crew by Labuca, and it was a Saturday drop. And I had no intention on getting this because I didn't think it was going to be available. I thought it was going to sell out right away. So I went ahead and put my group discount code in, put it in my cart, and it was there when I checked out. So I did pay shipping for this one. So this one came out to $70.69. Apparently, I put two orders in on July 25th, and I bought, um, let's see, a single placer, this one right here. And then I also got Little Wanderer by Molly Harrison and Mother Love by Lori Prindle. These two had just came back into stock, and I sat on the Little Wanderer. I think it came in the night before, and I went ahead and purchased them that night. And I'm glad I did because as soon as I got the Little Wanderer, Molly Harrison's was archived. So I did miss out on her one that she had released for, what was it, for their anniversary sale. I did not get that one in time, but I do love Molly Harrison. So I was able to get those. And with this one, I actually used, I think I had a $150 gift card. I had a rewards card. So I went ahead and used that. So I did pay shipping. So it was only $10. So this was my last order through Diamond Art Club that I placed on July 27th. And this is Delicious Delights by Randall Spangler and Sipping with Shadow by Eau Claire Studio. And Sipping with Shadow was not even on my wish list. I just happened to see somebody had finished it, and I just thought it looked really nice. So it wasn't available when I put it on my list. It was out of stock. So when it did come into stock, I think those two came in at the same time. So this one I paid 116.90, and then we will move on to my Amazon order. Okay, the last one that I purchased was also placed on July 27th through Amazon. This is Sweet Twilight by Teresa Donahue McManus, and this one came out to 28.34. And yeah, so you see, I have quite a bit to last me a while. And I don't know what happened with all my overspending, but it was just crazy. So that's what I got. So I'm weird. I keep a digital planner and or a digital planner and a paper planner. I'm kind of at that age where I really don't trust digital stuff. So that's just me. But I went back in, I totaled up everything, and as you can see, I spent $1,062.02 for the month of July. And that was with all through Diamond Art Club, one canvas through Amazon purchase, and then two MTM inspiration purchases from them. So, and one of those orders, I used, I had $150 that I had points saved up from Diamond Art Club. So I used that on one order. And I think I'm already back up to another $100 gift card points, maybe, or something like that, that I've accumulated. So, anyways, let's go ahead and I have mixed feelings about all my purchases. On one hand, it was the month of July and it was my birth month. So, but I'm retired. I enjoy this hobby. We pay off our credit cards, we don't go into debt. So, we don't buy things that we can't afford. You know, we have a savings account, we save up. We recently last month bought my daughter a minivan, so we do save. So but so we're sitting financially fine and we're not ruined, but I don't feel comfortable spending $1,000 on a hobby. That's just kind of okay. I guess I shouldn't say that because I do enjoy motorcycle riding and I've spent on trips, but that's kind of different because, you know, it's hotels, gas, trips, you know, when we go on motorcycle trips and things like that. But this is just one hobby of accumulation of diamond painting canvases. So, um, what can I do to try to control my purchases in the future? Um, my no buy isn't working out very well because I'm like, an order here, an order there. And of course, that accumulates. My no buy is not working because oh, sorry, my eye, I don't know, I got allergies. My eyes are tearing up. It's not because I'm crying because of diamond painting, but I do have allergies. And the weather's been kind of crazy here in Wyoming the last couple days. So, but anyways, where was I? I always lose my train of thought. I don't know. My doctor seems to think she doesn't says I have dementia, but she tells me to drink more coffee. More caffeine will help. But maybe that's why I need to get another cup. I only had one today. But so anyways, the no buy's not working for me because at the end of July, I was not going to buy any canvases except what I had on my um, restock notifications. I have one from Ennis Guerrero, two from Miss Holly, and one from Teresa Donahue McManus that I still want to purchase. And so I've been waiting on those to come into stock. But last week, I had my notifications on for those four canvases only. So I'm going to have to modify my wish list or remove it completely because there was some Jeremiah Kettners that came into stock, and where was it? Two Jeremiah Kettners and another one that I had previously had on my wish list, and I wasn't going to buy them, but I ended up purchasing them. So I'm going to have to really seriously think about maybe just taking my wish list off completely from Diamond Art Club because I've been doing really good not purchasing from Dreamers Designs, and I like Dreamer Design, and they have all these kitties that just came out that I definitely want to get. But for some reason, I'm able to hold off from them and MDD, I love Mystical Dream Diamonds. They recently had a big sale. I did not buy anything from that sale, but I'm not sure what it is with Diamond Art Club that I'm. I think it's because they sell out. I think that's my issue. It's probably the fear of missing out, the FOMO kind of thing, because Dreamer Designs usually has their items in stock. And then lately they've been restocking some of the popular kits from people's wish lists. MDD is a made to order company, so it's always in stock unless something retires. And I don't think they've done a big retirement for maybe I think it's been over a year. Maybe they had removed some stuff from their shop, but nothing like Diamond Art Club. So I'm going to have to rethink how I am going to maybe on Saturday notifications when Saturday drops happen. I think I will um, put my phone away or something. This past Saturday, they had another drop happen, and me and my friend Linda were texting each other, and she asked me if I was going to get the little kitties that came out from Labuca. And I said, no, I'm on a no buy. So as soon as I got the notification, I went and logged in to see if it was actually sold out or if I can actually get it. And of course, I put in my discount code and everything, and I added it to the cart and I purchased it because it hadn't sold out yet. It was still available. So I'm not blaming Linda. I'm not blaming you, Linda. So I just have no self control over Diamond Art Club. And I'm not sure what suggestions does anybody have for me to help me out with this situation. I think I'm seriously thinking about taking all the items off my wish list so that way I don't get any more notifications, even though I don't have notifications set up for my wish list. It just sends me an email that tells me, we know you had your eye on this. We know you had your eye on this kind of thing. So um I don't know. I'm looking for some suggestions. So I'm thinking I am going to remove my wish list, and I am also going to um, probably put my phone away on drops and not look at not even because I didn't have issues with Saturday drops before. I've always kind of never participated in them because everything always sold out so quickly. So I wasn't able ever to get anything. So I just kind of quit. So I think the last Saturday also I purchased something. Was it the Saturday before also? So I think I'm just going to put my phone away not worry about drops anymore, and focus maybe on these four. It was originally three items that I wanted from my wish list that I really wanted to have. And then I added another Miss Holly. So I think I'm only going to focus on those four, but I would still like to buy from small shops. Um, I don't know. What are your suggestions? What have you done to help yourself help with spending so much on diamond art? Please leave me a comment and, any suggestions. I am up for suggestions, and I think my husband would totally appreciate it also. But it's just crazy, out of hand. I don't know. And already it's September. No, what are we? August. And let me see what I got here. August, I already made two purchases with Diamond Art Club. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah, two purchases. One was $81 and the other one was $75. So, and it's my anniversary month. I think we're going to be married 38 years this month. So I'm going to have to control myself. I'm just going to have to try to control myself and do something, because I can't see myself spending as much as I have been this year on diamond painting, especially for the month of July. That was just ridiculous. But please leave me any suggestions in the comments. I would totally appreciate it. And thank you for sticking with me with this video. And it's not that I'm bragging that I spent that much. It's just that I need help. So I need help. Please give me any suggestions in the comments. Maybe I need to set up a budget, because really right now I don't have a budget for diamond painting on what I spend a month. Maybe give myself a monthly budget and then you know, stop at that when I get to that amount. Because so I think if I do a budget, um, that might help me tremendously, instead of just keep buying and keep buying and keep buying. I'm just going to have to determine what I want that budget to be. And I don't want it. I can see spending maybe $200, but I think anything more than that is kind of crazy. So, but for me, not for maybe other people. All right, let me stop this video because now I'm just rambling on. But if you have suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And have you ever gone overboard on spending on diamond painting? I mean, it's not like I'm a brand new diamond painter where I have to buy storage or trays or putty and those kind of things. I've already been diamond painting for about 18 months. So, I don't know. It's just crazy. All right. Well, I appreciate you um, hanging out with me through this video. And please leave me comments and suggestions. I really appreciate it. And I like to read them. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.